Have you ever felt a whisper move through your day and wondered why nothing seemed to explain it? Why a certain song, a certain glance, a certain silence arrived exactly when you needed it, as if something vast were trying to reach you through the smallest possible door. The universe rarely shouts. It does not announce itself in thunder or in grand collapsing signs, because it knows that the loudest truths are the ones that slip past you unnoticed while you wait for something dramatic. Instead, it speaks in the frequency of the subtle, in the language of coincidence and quiet nudging. And if you have been feeling that something is trying to reach you, you are not imagining it. Today, we uncover 5 signs of what spiritual seekers call the quiet transmission, the gentle communication the universe sends before any major shift. And by the end, you will never again dismiss the small moments as meaningless. Have you noticed a certain number, word, or symbol following you for days, appearing on clocks, on license plates, in conversations you were never part of? This is what we call the echo pattern, the universe repeating a signal until your conscious mind finally stops and listens. It is not coincidence dressed as mystery. It is repetition used as a teaching tool, because the soul learns through rhythm, not through single events. When something echoes across your days without explanation, it is not asking to be solved. It is asking to be felt, to be sat with quietly, until you understand that you are being pointed somewhere. Gently, patiently, again and again, until you finally turn your head. Have you ever been moving through your ordinary noise, your routines, your endless small distractions, when suddenly a wave of unexplainable stillness interrupts you, as though time itself paused to let you notice something? This is the stillness fracture, a break in the momentum of your life placed there deliberately, not to confuse you, but to slow you enough to receive what your rushing mind would otherwise miss. In that fracture, insight arrives without invitation. A memory surfaces, a realization lands, a feeling of clarity washes through you before disappearing again. The universe does not compete with your noise. It waits for the crack and slips truth through it. Has a stranger ever said something so precisely aligned with your inner struggle that it felt impossible, as though they had reached directly into your private thoughts? This is the mirror encounter, when another person becomes a temporary vessel for a message meant only for you. It is not about them. It is about the exact words landing at the exact moment your spirit was ready to hear them. The universe often prefers to speak through others because you trust the unexpected more than the familiar voice inside your own head. When someone reflects your inner question back to you without knowing they have done so, that is not chance. That is guidance wearing a human face. Have you ever felt pulled toward a place, a decision, or a person without any logical reason? A quiet, gravitational tug that made no sense on paper, yet felt undeniable in your chest. This is the Undertow Feeling, the universe using sensation instead of language, because some truths are too large for words. Logic will always ask for proof, but the undertow does not need proof. It only needs your attention. When you feel pulled somewhere without explanation, you are being repositioned, slowly guided toward an alignment your rational mind cannot yet see. Trust this pull not because it is loud, but because it is patient. And patience is the universe's quietest form of certainty. Have you ever woken in the middle of the night for no reason at all, wide awake in a silence that felt strangely alive, as if the world itself were holding its breath beside you? This is the hollow hour, a threshold moment when the noise of daily identity fades and a deeper awareness briefly surfaces. It is in this hollow space that intuition speaks most clearly, unfiltered by the distractions of daylight. Many describe sudden clarity, a forgotten memory, or an unexplainable peace during these strange awakenings. The universe often chooses the quiet hours because that is when you are finally still enough, finally undefended enough to actually hear. If you recognized even one of these signs, know that you have not been imagining the quiet nudges guiding your path, because the universe was never absent, only patient, waiting for you to notice its softer voice beneath the noise of your days. Awareness itself is the beginning of transformation, and now that you can see these signals, you may find them appearing more often, not because they are new, but because you finally have eyes for them. If this resonated with you, like this video, subscribe to Soulure and tell us in the comments which sign you have felt the most, because your story might be exactly what someone else needs to read today. And remember, as the quiet always teaches the ready, the circle that begins in silence always finds its way back to itself.